Alright, figured we'd do a video for the 2018 Volkswagen Jetta TSI. I wonder if I can get this right. Okay. Fuel consumption on the freeway. I wonder if I can get that to focus better. Seems like it doesn't want to focus on both the cars and my fuel consumption. But if we can get up to speed, we'll suck up some fuel. But we'll get up here to 70 and then just hold it. And this is me keeping up with traffic here. Just giving it just an, oh shoot, we're gonna go up a hill. The fuel goes down to normal levels when you're going up a hill. See if I back up a little bit, maybe I can. You can see that in the middle there though, the fuel consumption, right? Well, now we're going up a hill. So it's gonna go down into the 20s. But even when you're accelerating, it's like still like 26. But then we'll go down a hill and go 160 miles per gallon. But here, I'll just do this for a few miles. You can see real life what the Jetta gets. This is the 2018. Sitting here holding distance with the traffic next to me. Everyone's pretty much doing 70. Some people are speeding. We're still going up a hill right now, just so everyone knows. We were down in the 40s there. We're still going uphill. We're going over a point of a mountain. And it's leveling out about now. So sometimes I'll take my foot off the gas because it'll gear up to the highest gear and then you get the better mileage. And so I'm constantly taking my foot off to see if it wants to shift up to the highest gear, which by the way, I can't even feel this thing shift at all. It's like super smooth. I've been really happy with this car. I've been spending $44 on a tank of gas and getting about 430 miles to the tank. And I think every time I've done the math, on average it's costing me around $11 to go 100 miles. But here we're gonna speed up a little bit. When I'm accelerating is when it goes down into the between the 20s and the 40s. And we're going up another little hill here. Maybe I picked a bad section. I wanted to do this just on flat freeway. There's a lot of flat freeway around where I live, and so that's when I get really excited about this car, because I really can, yeah, there we go. I really can get awesome mileage on the freeway, and I can really hold it for a long time. Like one time for like 5 miles, I held 70 miles per gallon. And I was on flat freeway and it just didn't change. And I was giving it just the right amount of gas to hold the speed on the freeway. So if anyone's wondering what this car really can do as far as gas mileage, which I think is the only reason why you'd ever buy a Jetta. I'm not super proud I'm driving a Jetta, but everyone's really jealous of the money I don't put in my gas tank. Especially for a gas engine. I mean, we are going up another little mini hill here, so I'm back down in the 20s and 30s. And I'm accelerating up it, just so everyone knows. I'm accelerating up a small incline and getting 40. just trying to maintain that 70 miles an hour, 65 to 70. Because that is the speed limit. And this is what I see a lot of now. When it's like flat like this, you'll just go between like 50 to 70 to 145. Yeah, when you coast, you go 200. But I'm gaining on this guy in front of me, and so I'm trying to be safe. But I mean, I don't know what my average is right now. Maybe I can find it because I just filled up. Pretty much got right on the freeway. Let's see what that travel time. Average speed, average distance, range. My average consumption is 32.6, which is probably right around where they say it gets. So that's probably real. I mean, they say you're supposed to average 30 or something, if I remember right. I'm a really conservative driver, so I average a little more usually. But, this guy probably hates me. I'm like basically tailgating him at this point. Everyone's cruising past us, but everyone's speeding because that's how we do it here in Utah. Everyone goes 85 on the freeway. I am pretty much just doing the speed limit. Accelerating again, so we're back down in the 30s. But that's what I love about this car, is even when you're accelerating to get back from 65 to 70 or whatever, like you're still getting like 35 miles per gallon. So this car's been like, this is my favorite setting to leave it on the dash, because it helps me drive conservative and be overall safe, and I'm not zooming past people, because this car does have power, like more than you would think. And if you want to just zip past someone, it's really easy to do on the freeway. And even when you're doing that on the freeway, if you want to zip past someone, you'll get like 17 miles per gallon while you're doing that, which I think is incredible, because I came from an Acura MDX as my last car, basically, where if I was going downhill and barely pushing the gas pedal, I was lucky to get 17 miles per gallon. Here, we'll zip past this guy. See, it's 16 miles per gallon, and we just cruised right past that guy. Let's see. Now we're doing 85. That was like, sometimes, one time this car beeped at me and gave me a speed warning or something, and I didn't even realize it. I was doing 90, and it just felt like I was going 60. But here we're at 80 miles an hour, getting 68. We're doing 75, 76 miles per hour right now. We're speeding. We're getting just under 50 miles per gallon. I like this. This is what I like about this car the most. And the push start. I thought that was pretty neat. I never have to take my key out of my pocket. Let's see. We're about to cruise past Lagoon, the amusement park. Yeah, I'm speeding up again. I shouldn't be, but I'm just following track. Everyone's doing 80, so I figure I should just do what they're doing. That's how, in Utah, that's how the cops ignore you, is if you're just doing what everyone else is doing. If you're the slow guy, they'll pull you over, and if you're the really fast guy, they'll pull you over. go, guys. A full 10 minutes of me on the freeway. In case you were wondering, what does a Jetta really get on the freeway? Well, I'm speeding up now. We're going up a little incline. So back down into the 40s. It's touchy. You can tell right when you push the gas pedal, you'll lose all your gas mileage like immediately. But if you're conservative and you just want to hold your speed on the freeway, and if you're just going to take a long trip, drive 200 miles in a day or something, this is the car to do it in, because you're gonna drive that 200 miles for like $10. That's really bad at math. That's probably, it's not based on any real math. That's just my brain saying this car's really cheap to drive. But I see more often than anything else, I see it around the 50 to 60 range. If I'm so here, where I'm at right now is where the flat freeway just starts for the next like 50, 60 miles. And so if you're just traveling on this freeway from here and you're just going, I'm getting off of it, but this is where I like, if I'm traveling north, I'll just get 70 the whole way, because I just have to touch the gas pedal, it holds my speed, and I just sit there and get 70 miles per gallon. Anyway, there you go. 2018 Volkswagen Jetta. I'm in an automatic, and I am not in sports mode. Sports mode's really fun. So there you go, some real data for you. And then we're about to go up a big hill, which is gonna take us down into the 20s. Let's see. I drive like a grandpa. Everyone gets mad at me because I won't ever speed. I won't ever cruise past anyone. My girlfriend hates me for it. But I like living life, and so I'm gonna stay alive. And I have, let's see, we got down to 27 up that hill. But then you compensate by getting, 66 on the way down the hill. There you go, everyone. Now we're going up a huge hill, so we're gonna be in the 30s and the 20s all the way up this thing. But, like I said, to go up a steep incline and get 25 miles per gallon is what most cars get on a flat freeway. So this car is pretty capable of getting amazing gas mileage. So no matter what I do though, if I drive conservative or just normal, or if I'm on the freeway a lot, or if I'm city driving a lot, it pretty much almost always throughout the tank averages out to about $10 or $11 to go 100 miles. And I've found that to be true throughout the time that I've had it. So it's a good little gauge for everybody getting off the freeway now. So